other than ugly. Right on screen. Oh, it's not that long. I slept in. I was outside quite a bit this morning. Okay. Thank you for the like. Is that you, Sam, or Sammer? Shammer. Hello, welcome. Glad you made it here. I was pretty sure you would and all, but so we're just a few minutes in, obviously. Obviously, can't you tell? Being silly, of course. So because it's getting a bit late there, and I know that you struggle to sleep, but I know that it might not be as late as I think it is there, but um what do you call it? Because we were talking and I knew that you were eager to get here and I was eager to get started and it was taking a while. I decided before I've actually found a song to come live. Hopefully a few of you here as well. And some of the other regulars and maybe some cool newbies. It's always helpful to have a moderating too. I got some weird comments the other day. There was one though or two. Hi Chris, how have you been? Hope you're home. Hope you're well. Why did you retract that? The one though, he was just honestly asking for advice. I don't think it was trolling, but about his dog. I don't know. I don't know if I should mention it or not. He said one passed away, and he said, "Should you let the other one see it or something?" Why'd you retract it? Oh, just because of a mild typo. I'm not OCD about mild typos, and also we're fine. I understand that you might want to put certain information I was asking for on here, and if I can't find it, I can find you. I have the information, right? But I'm okay. Got outside with the dog to the play area. It's nice and quiet out. Perfect amount of clouds and sun. Not too cold. It's getting there though again. And then we sat on the deck for a while. We've got some nice food delivered, and yeah, things are going all right today. How about you? Uh, and I was talking to Sam a little bit before I started, and we're going to do some karaoke covers. If um, I'll ask Sam this time if you could go to the title, like go to this video, see the title specifically. I don't know too anything, but yeah, I'm just happy they do well during. I mean, it's always nice when they look like they're, when they've done well, and I keep them, look whatever. But um, you know, um, I don't need to tell YouTube, but just anybody who sees this after the fact, that because nobody else is here right now, that I just think it's a great message that unfortunately some people do need reminder of, that do unto others wish unto yourself, and also yeah, karma, and just do good things. You can put that harm, right? So anyway, but if you could go out of the video, Sam, select the title, put it in the comments, because I don't know if my laptop's going to behave, and um I can't do it on the one I'm doing this on for some weird reason. Plus, I kind of want my for a couple of reasons. But have people come across the video. Whoops! I'm trying to adjust my volumes on here quickly. I'll play this for a moment. There's not much left of it, but it's not. There's more than one volume slider. And I'm trying to get the other one to open up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't want that. You guys seem to be able to hear me. I'm at 65% already. This was charging overnight. It's weird. I'm just going to turn the Bluetooth off. In case vintage didn't work. Oh, hello. That doesn't nobody call me that. Neither does G, surprisingly. Anyway, yeah. And then just paste the title in. I'll highlight it. And then people will know that we're covering. It's funny that I've been asking about this lyric tattoo thing because there's apparently a song called that. I wish all these advertisements weren't there. Okay, so let's see here. Now, I'm going to put this over here. That's too far away. I don't know if that's any closer, but let's say that it is, right? Right. So, yes, if you could do that for those that are tuning in, because there's 6 of them here. Welcome. 7. Now, this song, I think I like it. I don't know. I don't think that race needs to be in it. I also think that the band name's kind of iffy, but I'll always remember the karaoke night when a member of our parliament, I guess you would say, had came in with his lady friend, and they were dancing up a storm to this song. You know, hey, who says politicians can't have fun? You know, what's his face may be living pot, but he doesn't deserve fun, and he's probably not having it. But that's not who I'm talking about because I'm in Canada. So, yeah. Just take this quickly. So, okay, so yes, like I say, I wanted to get started soon, but I sort of rushed before I was ready because of you, Sam, just for you and the others. But wishing everybody well. Now, where is that title? Please and thank you. I know that this is a popular song that lots of people love. It's just so darn deep. You know, I can sing it. I don't mean deep vocally because I can do that and I can do that. So, oh, anyway, just showing you because I don't know if that'll come up in any of the songs I'm going to cover here. But I mean, deep content wise. Not that I'm gonna completely stay away from that, but that one I am. So other people can like it on their own, but I've had some hard times connected to that song actually, where I've felt like belting it, but not because I've been feeling good. You know, not super recently, but anyway. Sam, are you gonna help me out or what? Really glad that you're here. If not, I'll ask Christopher, but I think he'll do it. So, do I want to sing about whiskey? I don't think so. This one's a nice one, but it's kind of a lovey-dovey one. Also, of course, about comments I might not be noticing, because I'm not just going to wait for that glitch to be fixed because it seems to be too frequent or not getting fixed very often, and I'm not going to hold off for that. Yeah, good evening, Niven's good. Actually, it's in Singapore and Jordan, and yeah, I really do like. I also don't like. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'll settle on something very, very soon. I appreciate your patience. I know two of you quite well, and you'll give me your patience. But the other one, who's going to be the patient? Who's going to be the doctor? Kind of thing. Just kidding. um, I didn't know that that's who did this, and it's kind of a funny band name. I never know whether it's going to use the Zoom karaoke channel because it's kind of like I've heard mixed things about that platform. Of course, for a while it was used a lot, but I had no idea that's who did this one, unless it's a cover. Let me see if it's a song I'm thinking of, and if I'll do it, I'll do it. Don't mind the advertisements. Karaoke cover, hopefully number one. I'm going to try and do this one. Crystal Gale, I used to love when I was a kid. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. That went fast. Just a moment here. Somebody gonna help me with that title thing? Are you guys hearing me okay? Just making sure, because a little notification. I turned the Bluetooth off. Well, it's over here, so I'm gonna guess so. A little notification came in. I don't know if it messed up the audio. But I don't think, I know two of you might be, I think you'd let me know as well. And otherwise, you'd be patiently, waiting. But yeah, I think that, yeah, okay, here we go. Boom. Try and say all those numbers faster this time. Well, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Can you paste it in, please? Have some fun when the clock starts running. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock around the clock tonight. Paste it in, please. Help me out, Mod. That's right. For scrollers, that won't see it otherwise. This is much faster than, well, it is a fast song, but I think it's just too fast for me right now. Aside from the fact that I'm being distracted by all the comments flooding in, just kidding. It's I knew I was missing numbers at the beginning there. It was just. Should I try it again? You want me to, or would you rather me do? Solomon Burke, cry to me. That's some of it. That's some of it. Where's the rest? Because I don't want you to chat. I want you to sing. So, and you left out Ray, but it's okay. I think she'll forgive you. Ray, 3 watchers, two likes. She was 32. Not gonna think about that. I need my muscle. That one's an interesting one. A children, like a classic from childhood. Do you have any favorite songs from your childhood? Whether I could find it in the, whether it's in the playlist next or whatever, I could sing it. And if you have, if you done, then we're entertainers at heart. So I mean, we're entertaining y'all. Each and every one of you will be entertained in y'all. I like it. But you might. You just might. But anyway, yeah. I know I've been thinking of a few of them lately. I can't think of any of them at the moment, but a couple of them came to mind. I don't think I'm going to do this other one, though. Does anyone know the swimming song? Swimming song? What was the other one? There was one just the other day. A lot of them sound like other songs, but that's actually kind of music in general a lot of times. And of course, like I say, if they're obviously not trolls, if I'm not addressing any comments, because I am looking every now and then, then I'm not seeing them. Please put. I loved the Carpenters when you were little. Somebody was asking about Sabrina Carpenter the other day. The one that kept saying I was slaying and that thank you. Slaying and that I thank you, and that she liked my hat and all that. My hat and all that. All that and my hat. Really, when you were a kid, I mean, I liked a lot of old stuff when I was a kid too. And part of the reason, I hope Fran's okay. Part of the reason was because she played a lot of Motown and golden oldies in her car. So if anybody has any favorites around that, like I don't have to stick to this playlist. I kind of want to. Not that I'm going to know everyone or want to sing everyone and be thorough. Why? I don't know. You never say all that much, honestly. You're always nice and everything, but I'm a bit confused because it's a totally different name, so I don't like that. So thanks for letting me know, but I think that's a little odd. Anywho, what was I saying? Yeah, I liked how you thanked somebody for doing it the other day. I felt bad about just doing that, but that was odd to me. Anyway, what was I saying? I have no idea. Some of these aren't even karaoke. Wait in the Lanny, wasn't that Leanne's friend's name? I almost think it was Wilson actually too. But I don't think so. No, it was McRae, I think. Anyway, I'd like to introduce you to Ray, Marianne, Cole. Who's the other one? JP, Jason. I'm sure they'll all be here. From the afterlife to party with us, and that's pretty cool, isn't it? And I'm glad that you're all here too. So anyway, let's get to the singing. I forget what that. Oh, does anybody know the swimming song? That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I was really surprised to hear that you. And Motown and oldies, right, right. Swimming, swimming, breaststroke, side stroke. I know I said that word. Side stroke, right? No, okay. Fancy diving too. Don't you wish you ever had it? And then you do the actions and you leave out words, and each time, and then you're just doing the actions. What is that? I feel like I did find it after doing some searching, but I can't say for sure. Um, like that. Love it. Like it. Love it. Love it. Like it. Chris, have you liked yet? I feel like one of those likes was here before you. Sam was the first one. You may have been the second one. What about the other three? What's your excuse? Just kidding. No, but seriously. And don't be shy. And if you have song requests, I can do them. But like I say, even if I'm not looking at all of them, I kind of want to stay in this list. I do not, never heard of that. Getting You Home, the Black Dress Song by Chris Young. Never heard of it. Sounds interesting. There's the 3 and the 2 again. Amarillo by Morning. Sounds like armadillo. I'm not against armadillos, but it's a little bit of comedy too, folks. So I'm waking up. I've had some sugar, so woo! Here for the party. Woohoo! I just don't know if I know that well enough. Plus, he's George Strait. Just kidding. Well, I'm not here. Anyway, family. I know people would think it's 2019. Yeah. Angels Cry, Mariah Carey feat. Neo. I haven't heard that name in ages. Oh, hello, Ivan. How are you, leader? You know, that makes people think about the dictator. Yeah, I didn't know. I knew he was political. I didn't know about him. I knew about him. But yeah, like I said, can you please give me a nickname? You should be able to think of something by now. But yeah, thank you for the third. What do you call it? Right. It's a cool name though. But yeah, I don't know what people think about certain things with that word. Plus, we're all leading the show. We're all leading the party. Falling as made famous by Alicia Keys. KHS. Do we want that one or no? I'm not sure about singing that on here to random people. Although some of you I do keep falling in and out of love with. I have came up with a nickname for me. Ill. So I hope watching your stream can make me feel better. Usually it does, right? So hopefully. It's always something to feel good about in here, right? Always something to like. Yeah, I'm okay. It's 11 o'clock here, but day's going pretty well. Okay, let's do some music. Come on, chop. Close your eyes. Digital farm animals. What the heck kind of title is that? I'm also seeing some I just purely don't know. Okay, do we want some Celine Dion? I think we want some Celine Dion since I'm Canadian. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, Sam's had that lately too. Okay, Celine Dion it is, because I want to sing a song. It's taking too long. I was having fun singing that the other day, but I don't like how it gendered it. Okay, here we go. Woo! I don't think you've heard me musically, have you, Ivan? You left just the other day, just before I got musical. I get musical from time to time. So I pinned that, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what it shows there. Okay, here we go. Woo! I mostly like it. I'm just gonna close the door because I'm gonna get loud and proud. I just want to stand up too. The night and the wind is so cold, not highlighted, and it's not big, but whatever. Body feel, oh it is. And as I just listen to it right outside the window. Back to the floor. There were days when the sun was so cruel, and the tears turned to dry, and I just knew my eyes were drying out forever. Been crying at the instant that you left, and I can't remember when or where or how. And I bet one more thing. Remember. Him. That it's all here I am to stay now. To me, like this, and it hold me like that. Hard to believe, but it's all coming back to me. That's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold and there were flashes of a light. There were things I'd never done again, but then it always seemed right. There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than any other love. Karaoke covers, special tributes. I do most music. Just dream like this, and you hold me like that. It was not the wind, but it's all coming. I just wanted to select a song. It was taking a while. Not a bad song. When you see you like that, let me see what we want to see, all coming back to me. Fantasy, all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me now. You're calling Chris Christ. That's cute. I've seen that before too. Focus. ADHD. Focus. Here we go. Woo! Let me know any comments I'm missing. Oh, that's all of it. I thought there was more. Okay. Next. How is Christ doing today anyway? Just kidding. It's okay. I'm sure he'll forgive you too. We all just want to have fun. Only 20 minutes in. That's all we want. All we want. When the something is done. Yeah, we just want to have fun. Oh, yeah. We want to have fun. It's been in the air a lot, so super nice. You lovely fellas. Yeah, because, I mean, anybody can watch you. And you're working out. Have you also been working on the railroad, Chris? There's a song from childhood, right? Anybody, anybody can say anything about my singing? Just kidding. What do I have to ask lately? I believe you when, and not just because I know it's true, but that you do actually like it. But sometimes, like, I have to ask y'all first. But then again, you also, like, oh, well, tune it out just to talk with each other. No, just kidding. No, I know you're not being like that. It just feels like it. But yeah, what's up with having to ask? But it's nice to hear. So if you're not going to say, I'm going to ask you to. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit of. Oh, I don't know if I know that one, and I don't think I want to do it. Okay, I'll say no to that then, since that's what the title says to do. Taking so long for you guys to say it. Golly gee, Kanishiwa. Sorry, I don't remember what that is, but it's a fun word to say. And it seems to go with golly gee pretty well. See how long I'm able to stand before I have to sit down again. Actually, I'm going to do that until I find the next song and see if it gets me dancing, or at least makes me feel like I want to stand up. Not that I have to stand up to belt it, and not that I have to belt it, but, sorry. And I don't mean to trigger anybody. Didn't think that statement through at first. Because sadly, some people are loneliness and mental health are difficult, but when you're going through physical, emotional abuse from somebody else, it's really quite sad. Anyway, I don't want to get to that topic. Music you sing that, leader. What is so hard about? Thank you, by the way. What's so hard about coming up for another nickname for me? Don't you understand? I don't quite like that one. I almost prefer leading, but I'd rather a different nickname that people won't wonder as much about. Also, I love the way you word it. Love the way you word it. Ooty giddy. Whoo. Love the way you word it. What one do you want to give me? I'm sure you'll make up a good one. You know me fairly well by now, even if sometimes you with your struggles, you might not be sure of things or have misunderstandings. But honestly, that's a lot of us. A lot of us go through that from time to time. So how old were you? I guess because of your parents, right, Sam? That you like, if you're still here, I think you are. That you like the Carpenters. I'd like to move this a little bit closer, if I may. And I may. So now we're at the bar, and then we'll be at the diner because nothing can be diner. Are you religious? Isaiah. Not that I'm against. It does make me think of somebody that I guess slight mixed feelings. But it's also quite biblical. Where the heck does that come from? Do I look like an Isaiah? Do I look like an Isaiah to you? Come on now. But how is Isaiah anyway? Still playing football and maybe playing guitar? What a lovely combo. Sitting there in a football uniform playing guitar, rocking and rolling. Woo! Sorry. Sorry. The purpose video. Love yourself. Okay, here we go. Woo! Do you not know the concept of nicknames? Or is it different in your culture? It sounds like you're just trying to give me another name, which is a little bit awkward. But yeah, as long as this does well during, it's fine. You're trying anyway. Fountains of Wayne, Rain's World, William from the group I used to go to, Rip, Double Rip, Triple Rip, Quad Rip. Just kidding. Don't mind me, I'm being goofy. Sam, are you still there? Yeah, nickname is more like, okay, I don't know if I'm getting to know you, but getting to know you, getting to know all about you. But I don't know if I can think of a nickname for you. Um, this is not meant to be a cultural slur at all. You know that I love various cultures and I don't dislike you. But for instance, again, not, and I'm not meaning to be rude to anybody when I say this, but you are, you're older than 18, but you are still younger, and I do know that you maybe have some. I'm not saying you're not smart and that you're not nice, but maybe some, like we all do in some way or another, probably cognitive. So I don't think you're quite understanding the concept of nickname for some reason. So like I could call you Indo if that makes sense. It's the first one that came to mind. I mean, based on something I know about you. You could also do short forms of a name, like I could call you Ikwan or something. Like sometimes I go by my initial, you know, Indo Ikwan, Indoquan. I love it. That's yours. Whether you want it to be or not, it's yours. No, Sammy, you got one for me, Chris? No, I didn't. I didn't say that you're not, but I mean, and even if you're on the autism spectrum, that doesn't mean that you're not smart. But I have wondered if you might be. Yeah, that or you're just young. You're older than 18. You're 23, I think. 23 of me. And there's 3 likes and 2 people watching, ironically. And if you reverse that, we're back to Ray. You believe in the afterlife? Again, love your photo, by the way. Looks great. Sure, I would love the gym photo too, because I'm bi. So. But yeah, Sam. Sam wasn't feeling well. She's got a couple of sick pets right now. And I'm not too sure if she's got her grandson watching, so she might not be, she might be cooking too. So she's really got her hands full. Her words were she would pop in, so she's popped in. We'll see if she's still here or pops in again. Chris, I'm not too sure what his excuse is. Probably not a good one though. Just kidding. um, Bacon, man, that's a title and a half. But Sam, if you are here, thank you for helping me with that mod action. It's always helpful to have in here. So we got 5 of you here. Welcome, welcome. Just looking through some songs. First up, I was given LP. I know that could be read. Was a 70s. You're younger than you look, is what I meant to say. You're older than you look. That's what yeah, right. And so, and if you're 53, that's ironic because there's 5 people watching and 3 likes right now. But there should be 5 people watching and 5 likes, just saying. um, but no, like, were you like a child then? Again, it's not that weird because when we live amongst adults, we're going to listen to the music they like too. So honestly, musician or not, I'm just, I have a bit of a mild finger injury. I was playing the guitar pretty okay the other day. What was weird is I printed a song and I tried to do it on the piano and it didn't sound right. And my laptop's been being wonky and it's hard. It's almost not at the moment. It's hard to find other versions via the tablet. So I tried it on the guitar and it actually kind of worked. Which reminds me, I have a message to respond to from Kirsty. You know who Kirsty is. Apparently things are quite busy though because she's busy tutoring. I don't know what else to say to her, but at the moment. But she did say that it's bright sunshine and then hailstorms where she's at in the UK. All seasons in one day. Almost like here lately. He's still out there though. Should get dancing soon. It's almost 11 o'clock. I want my lunch. I could have my lunch either way, but I'd like it with him. All right. So yeah, I'll have to work on the reply to that later. But what I was going to look up is this other song. I almost want to do a little bit of it. Like I do play That might be a bit better. Where are you getting some of these from? But I don't quite prefer lyric. On the other hand, I don't know if that's a weird one, but lyric, being musical would make sense. Lyric or limerick? You can pick the Rick. Pick the Rick. Pick a Rick. Pick a Rick. Any Rick. I'm sorry. I just said the version I would prefer, and get rid of that one because I don't like it. Can we go with lyric or limerick, please? Appreciate it. Just going out on a limb with limerick. Anyway, but yeah, I do play music. It's just that karaoke will always be special to me from a time in my life and one of my angels, probably more than one actually. And sometimes it's just the mode I prefer. With the actual backing track, it's none. Why are you saying hello again? You're already here. Um, try everything. Worship? That's a worship song? Female key? Oh, I'll prove that wrong. Either that or go get into a costume. Just kidding. But do we want to do Josh Groban? You're like, I would. Just kidding. Or you're like, you would. Or you're like, we would. Z is still sick. And yes, I'm prepping dinner. What you making tonight? Do kids stay sick longer? I don't know. Because they're picking up more germs, perhaps. I mean, it's so easy to do, but. And the best thing to help with that is hand washing and sanitizer. So you're welcome for the health tip of the day. You want Josh Groban? Lionel Richie, if I know that song. No, actually, I don't know the channel name. It's weird. Um, it might have to be Josh Groban. But first, let me do this other song. See if you recognize it. I'm going to do it on the guitar. The guitar. Let me also just poke my head to the window and see if G is okie dokie. Okie dokie karaoke. I'm older than the moon landing. You are not. But nothing can be finer than a 69. How about Mish? I found a reason that I don't. But sorry, I don't like any of them. What, you don't like the two that I suggested? Can somebody please call me Lyric? I thought you already said hi to Sam. Either that or what took you so long. Can somebody please call me Lyric or Limerick? And where are you coming up with these? I'll ask once more. Any that are easy to say, where you've come up with them, I would like to know. And also, do you believe in the afterlife and do you accept DOT? You're a pretty kind fellow, so even if you're religious, hope that you do. I probably won't keep this posted. It's chaotic, man. Sam, I hope you have a nice day and hope everything is good. That's nice of you. It's quite far into her day. Like I say, between her health and her sick pets and her sick grandson. So you like lyric? I think because I'm not super smart, right? don't sit on that too long. I mean, I did not mean to, make you feel bad. Although you almost sound like you're agreeing, but don't. Yeah, I do like that picture of you. Don't hold that too strongly that I said that. Okay, but and then you said the other one. Yeah, I am definitely curious to hear more about your life as we get to know each other, Ivan, and more about the things you've been through, and yeah, the things you like, and all that good stuff. And hopefully, we'll have more in common than not. Okay, but I am. You are what? Religious? Hey, hey, that's Holly and Ray there for you. Woo, party. Woo, woo, party. Woo, woo, party. Anyway, don't mind me. Unless, of course, you'd like to. Is this my cold one? I don't think this is my cold water. It feels slightly cold, but I don't think it is. There was more in it. Where's my water? Water, please. Aisle 5. Sorry. I think I've seen the name Lyric once or twice. Guy the other day, and then there's I even think I've seen Limerick once or twice, and then I've seen Echo. Again, so speaking of Ireland, hope Dave is well in Singapore. And Jordan, And Alex in the UK. About your life? Yeah, just but I am. What do you mean but I am? And yeah, any tidbits, any pearls of wisdom that you'd like to share, I welcome it. Sunny and share. Yeah, 24th, 29th, 30th. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick song on guitar. I'm not going to sing it. It's the one I did sing a little bit of the other night, but I'm not going to sing it. And I'll tell you why. It's got certain types of words in it. Certain types of words, and I don't want to be bad. Don't want to get in trouble with these certain words. But I'm also curious to know if you know it. So, and yeah, for some reason, same chords, different instrument, and it sounds better. Don't know why, but it's true. Don't let me forget my water when I get up, okay? Okay. Ugh. Now, I don't have two hands to scroll with, but hopefully I'll manage. Because I think I do want to try the guitar. I don't know how long for one song I should be all right. It didn't sound right on the piano, right? So. About your life, you've only lived it. Some things may not make sense, but thank you for that. Oh, well, interesting channel name, that's for sure. Very interesting. But the comment looks nice. This dude's just getting just being silly. I mean, just being silly. Weird. I've been playing guitar for a while. I guess not a lot lately, but actually my fingers are a little bit sensitive to the strings right now. So, but yeah, I don't know if anybody recognized that, especially when I started to sing it. But I've had this. This line keeps coming to mind. One of the lines, other than the Applebee's song, which is probably going to give it away. But she's my Alabama, some Alabama jamma, whatever the heck that is, music, I guess. She's my Dixieland delight. That's how we do. How we do. Like. Can I call you something other than that channel name, please, to the person that put the two emoji faces that look like happy love? And what is your profile picture? It's not what I think. It's not what your name would indicate. It doesn't look like it. Looks like a cat sitting on a hill with a fence behind it, but that's probably wrong. It's very interesting that, but then again, that could be your last name, and maybe you are big. What's that guy in the box right going into the church? But he kept coming back to his car. So let's play music then. I don't know about my life. If you don't know about it, I don't know about it. Now, where's the... Okay, let's see. The dog's going to be hyper anyway. So let me just browse songs for a moment and slow down because it's only been 38 minutes. Okay, Josh Groban it is. He's kind of my twin. Let me close the door again as I get big vocals. These guys are down the boulevard too. It's not raining. It's not raining yet. It's like 12 and 3. High up a tree and down, and though my soul is weary. There's love in my heart burdens me. I can still lay here in the silence until you come and still wild me. Get this up. Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. Raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulder. It raise me up to all that I can be. Then we're going to do Chattahoochee. Sam and the Sham and the Pharaohs. Ever heard of them? Bully Bully, I do know that song. Dog wants a chew stick. One moment. Or maybe even a pepperoni. Take the load on my jerk. Maybe you'll just go upstairs. Well, the dog is being noisy. You might know this one. Or you might want to dance to it. Raise me up. Oh, that's so funky. I just got to pause for a moment. G, although I've mixed about that one of those names, I almost told you earlier that the song Ave Maria came up the other day, and I said that you could play it. Nobody was like sitting asking to hear it or anything, but it just came up again, so somebody might want to hear it as you be able to.
You can just leave this outside.
I'd rather you not, please. Please. It irks me, okay? Please, it's not that much of an inconvenience to leave it in. Sorry for that. Okay, well that song's been kind of ruined, but that's okay. That was a sample. Now, if you can get ready with Ave Maria and close the door, that'd be great.
Leo's working hard.
Just to leave things outside. And that. And also.
Swaddlers has a keep dry light.
I know it's in probably more than one of your books. And I don't think, I don't know if I haven't met you yet. So I'm just going to sing one song while you're finding it. And then, yeah. Once I get past these advertisements. I don't know this one well, but I know it's fun. Rip Jackie. Orchestra version with heavy metal is good. Well, that's not the version you're going to get. And metal is demonic. Anyway, but, and heading music. But that would be very interesting to hear. Is that by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra? I can't now think of classical music and not think of you and Mark. So, yeah. Hope I know the words well enough and that they're not too country. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Okay, never mind. This could be suggestive. Could be cowboy suggestiveness. So it sounds like, sounds like you may have found it. You got a ring on your finger?
Uh-huh.
Since when do you wear rings?
I don't.
You found it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, may you be wed. Let's get
Just a cheap costume jewelry.
killer. Hopefully nobody's looking for it. Woohoo!
Hmm.
Just wanted to quickly say that Errol has done time with Eminem. I'm still looking for the next song, so if you want to do something else, you're welcome to. Have you got any comments there?
Not that I can see.
Really?
Uh,
Looks like one just came in. I just saw the screen move.
okay. But yeah, I still haven't had my dance session, so I was planning to do that next.
soon. And is there anything that we ordered that we got? Oh shoot, is this going to be low?
I wonder.
Anything that we got today that you will be wanting to have for lunch later?
You're asking me at the wrong time. I'm sorry. Um,
Well, I'm saying for later, but I'm wondering now.
yeah, I know. I'm just trying to focus on music at the no, nothing comes to mind. How's that? First time trying it on this pan flute with the piano. In any case, needs a little work. And shall I give you back?
So it got pretty cold outside, eh?
Well, no, it's not gotten any colder, but I wanted to have my dance session.
You want to? How about that?
No, I was maybe going to do more work on the art afterwards.
Oh, but it's not gonna be nice then. I already told you. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, I know, right? Oh wow, there's a whole bunch here. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Have you didn't look at these somehow?
I tried to scroll. It didn't. Nothing appeared.
Well, you didn't have to scroll. It's right there.
Well,
I've heard of them. Heard of who? It makes me want to cry. Interesting symbol. I can't tell what that is. Is that a heart? Like an actual organ heart, or what is that? Or some face with its mouth really wide open. Going. That was my tongue. Nearby God to thee. Hello, Caitlin. Welcome back. Caitlin was the one that I was saying the other day. Here, do the comment favor, but somebody else did it with this one. And I can't remember the other greatness we got into last night, but it was lots of fun. So meet G.
Hi.
Now, thing is, I briefly went from YT on the other device, and the playlist closed, or the app reloaded, and then it did not suggest as he speeds around the corner of the piano for some reason. It did not suggest, but not too much with those words, with that word and all those. I know it's a nice thing that you're saying. I like that one about Ventolin, but you know what I realized? Maybe he was trying to. Maybe he knew I had a gift. Maybe he knew I was, because I have a few. Maybe he was trying to kind of bring back someone who he lost. Maybe he was struggling with addictions himself. So empathy, but it was odd. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And why wouldn't you, right? Just kidding. And subscribe. Oh, to like if you enjoyed this. And hit the bell. Yeah, of course. Some people probably would subbing because unless you just came across me again, Caitlin, you must have subbed to me the other night there. But I didn't notice. It said new subs, but then when I went to look there, it was from a couple days ago. I can give you more like if you want. How the heck can you do that? You can only like once. Hey! Sorry, the dog. What is that? That actually might be a dog treat. On the carpet. I can't say for sure. It looks a little funny. Anyway, I'm letting him up, so here he comes. I think he has water. What? Don't be doing anything sketchy. I haven't, but I do appreciate it. coffee and stuff. Okay, well that's fine as long as the pillows are a certain way. Anyway, so as long so yeah, so basically it so thank you for the fifth like. So anyway, so I couldn't continue watching that playlist, but we're still under an hour in. He's about to do his thing. So if anybody has any song requests, again, nothing that's newer than 5 years ago. But other than that, oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I had to have one pulled. I wasn't in a fight, I promise. And actually, I don't think it's usually that noticeable. You can just get one replaced. Um, but 7-0, nice. Again, if somebody can tell me if there's any comments other than Caitlin and Ivan and Sam that I'm not seeing, please let me know if they are obviously not disturbing trolls. 8 comments. We just got 3. Oh, right. And I mean, I'm at the privatized there. I mean, which it makes it look good now, and if you can do that every video, I mean, sure, I guess, but that's the one anybody get any the wrong ideas. But I think everybody here is pretty good. Well, those all 9. What the heck is going on? How? Okay, Ivan, you need to explain this to me. Thank you, though. But actually, you're the only one here now, and you might be sketching people out. So slightly sketching me out, but yet I appreciate it. Okay, can you stop and explain how you're doing this, please? I do appreciate it, like I said, though. Now there's 2 other people just tuned in, so the 11th like could have came from them. Yeah, and song requests, or if there's anything that's stressing you out that you'd like to talk about. The 11th like just disappeared. Why? It may have been a misunderstanding. Okay, there it is again. Okay, good. Yeah, song requests. Is anything stressing you out? Okay, I'm not saving my breath by saying it twice. The 11th light disappeared again. Okay, actually, can you wait to explain it? Just wait to explain it a moment, okay? But I will be curious, but please just wait. However, to the other things that I said, any of the 3 of you, and hopefully if you comment, I'll see them. Any of the 3 of you have anything to say on any of that? Because quite honestly, until he's ready for lunch, I'm not really doing much. Might do some organizing, we'll see. No, I'm kind of tired out. There's 4 of you here. Right on, right on. Welcome. Where are you watching from? How'd you come across the video? Glad to have you. 5. Ivan? By the way, that was so funny. I don't know if you or anyone else that had realized when I was going, Ivan! I was thinking of the chipmunks, but that's actually Elvin. So, yeah, Caitlin, you already said another one now. Quit losing teeth. Sorry. Anyway, I just don't want people to read into that. For Ivan, if you know something about other than about the likes, if you know something other than about the likes from what I'm seeing, although I do think that Caitlin and Sam are here as well, and you, so that's 3. And who's the other one? Honestly, seriously, I'm curious. Again, I said that I when I say something, I mean usually. So again, I was not trying to be rude to you. And honestly, it may be more so a language barrier. And just that, I don't want to say that people that are younger don't know that there's lots of smart young people and lots of dumb old people. I always say it. Well, I don't always say it, but I think of it from time to time. So, but you are 23, I believe. So, still figuring things out. So it's totally fine. Like I say, I do like you. And you did seem to get past it, but then you kind of seem to be holding on to it. Even though, again, you did seem to kind of agree to it as well. Anyway, but so Caitlin, Ivan, Sam probably, or where Chris went, but that's 3 out of the 4 though. I'm not too sure what to think about this one. Then again, maybe he just didn't want to seem like a troll, but really was, and because that channel name, and I'm at risk of like reading it out loud unintentionally later. That's why I got to be so careful. So I think, yeah, I just asked my friend. Oh, did you? I'm glad that you have some connections and aren't completely isolated. Can you get wrestling stuff out there, please? Thank you. So that's cool. So who are the friends that are watching? The friends of Ivan. Oh, I see. Okay, and all the hearts. I appreciate it. Yeah, don't be shy in the comments. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, I don't know. Actually, 23 if you actually would use Facebook. But anyway, so songs. Anything stressing you out? Come on, folks. And I'm wishing that this actually. Now I'm wishing I did on this so I could check something here, but I can scroll down and try. Yeah, because it would show there if there was. So there isn't. So yeah. Um, I thought about singing that the other day. I don't want to say no, but I might prefer another request. I might. Because, I don't know, I'm very literal and my mind thinks things and this and that. But heck, I almost sang it while holding a cup that said shine like a diamond. I mean, because that would make sense, wouldn't it? I can sing a little bit of it though. Shine bright like the diamond. It's beautiful like diamonds in the sun. But you heard me sing the other day, so you know I got it going on. I wonder if I selected one of these other ones or the first one maybe, if it would open the playlist again after an advertisement. Doesn't look like it. It's worth a try though, right? I like religious songs. Like, oh, so you are religious, but you are also pretty open-minded and accepting, and you've got a big heart. So, it's nice. Some of the things some people have done. So, that's cool. Cool, cool. Um, I I have been a churchgoer in the past. I'm more agnostic. Just to quickly talk on this, not going to talk about religion for very long, and I think she's upstairs. But where did this pillow come from? It wasn't here before. Huh, weird. Anyway, unless it was bad, because that's almost slightly familiar, but he wasn't. Is this the one that had to be sewed? No. Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, I'm open minded and still learn culture to prevent culture. Okay, I think I understand that. Anyway, so basically, I went to one church with a kind of famous family, actually, but I don't know if only Canadians would know of them. And then I went to another one with or and I loved some of the music that they did, but whenever they didn't have one or two of them, was it two couples? One was a couple. Anyway, sometimes they just had the one lady who was actually the sister of the famous person play the piano, and some other times they always had somebody, but not always somebody from the congregation, even though they had somebody talented there. Oh, is that who does that? Well, that's kind of a naughty song. I didn't know that was who did that, and I can never forget the meat dress. But definitely stereotyped. But and who wants that, right? Oh, we all are a vessel, aren't we? A vessel with vessels. Anyway, but yeah. So basically, I still have sleep in my eyes after all this time. And then so yeah, Ivan's friends are not introducing themselves. This meant to Anyway, but basically, yeah. And then the other one, for a little while, but then he asked G to play. His communication, his personal skills were really not great, to be quite honest. And they're probably playing now. Yeah, because they started at 11 or just finishing. Anyway, asked G to play, not me. That annoyed me. There was a couple other personal things going on, not really connected to religion. We were liked there, we were, but yeah, we don't need to go to church to believe. The community is nice. The other one served more food. They had like a buffet afterwards. I was saying that recently on here actually, and then there was Duncan. But they, yeah, okay. And I appreciate saying, although it's not slang I use, but there's too many Y's, and I'm not too sure that's another word. If you have another word that you like to use that is similar, then do feel free. But yeah, sorry, I'm just putting myself on. But yeah, so anyway, so it's not a bit of a trigger to go to church anymore. But the other day, um, I thought that I saw a book that we had that had a lot of religious music in it, but it wasn't that book. And I haven't seen that book in ages, but possibly because of the mixed feelings, I may have kind of tried to hide it on myself a little bit. Not jumping out over there on that bookshelf where things are starting to look more messy than they ever have. Which is weird because they don't go over there very often. So I don't know why any of your friends aren't saying anything, Ivan, but thanks for the likes and the hearts. So again, any other song requests? Please keep them coming. I'll do my best. And what was the other thing? If there's anything that's stressing you out that you'd like to talk about, of course. Oh, okay. Sorry, that's Caitlin. Yeah, you can too, because I'm your friend. Yes, of course. I've got to go for a bit. Jerry needs his dinner. Why do you always say his? Don't you also eat the same dinner, or do you guys like vastly different things? Um, um, I don't know if that was noisy or whatever, but what I do see is, of course, steak. Of course, being you, you have steak like 3 or 4 times a week, more than my dad ever did. Fries and salad, and of course some wine. Well, I'll have the fries and the salad and the wine, please. Like coming right up, dear. Just kidding. Oh, indeed. Oh, okay. But you're gonna eat it too. Hello, chillin' dude. What's up? I like that. Thank you for remembering the word usage. I mean, but I'll take dude. I'll take dude, and I'll say, "Where's my car?" Anyway, dinner is on Jerry time. Seinfeld or what? Just kidding. Um, yeah, we need to take care of each other. As friends and community. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if you met Jillian yet. Sam, dinner time? Are you from no, the UK. Although 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 p.m. Okay. I mean we usually eat at 8:30 or whatever. Saw a bluebird yesterday and got close to me, but then I went inside and ate, ate mac and cheese. My water's over there, but this one will do for now. I'll have to go get it in a minute though. But I ate too much. Okay, why do you need to tell me this? I like you. I do. But that's a little bit on the TMI side of things. I mean, why do I need to know this? And what does it have to do with it? Like, I am so confused right now. I mean, well, there's that word though. Uh, or is it just that you feel like you can tell me anything? Um, sorry, I'm a little sensitive sometimes, but not that sensitive. Oh yeah, UK, I see. Yeah, Cornwall. How close is that to you, Ivan? I'd like to be a local to Sam a lot of the times, but oh well, online will have to do. And we talk in a couple different spots, and it's lovely. And how are you, chilling? I don't know if I've asked yet. And are you watching with your sib? Is anybody watching with anybody out of curiosity? Are you watching with your sib, your neighbor, your husband, yourself, just your dog? That's kind of shady. Sorry. Here it's still pretty cool. It feels like fall more than spring. So yeah. Um, so I think I know all three people that are here. Even though Sam said she had to go, she might just have meant she couldn't comment actively. So that's honestly how you did it, Ivan. Is you invited the people in? Okay, cool. It's 4 hours away. Okay. Hey, yeah, I don't mind that. It sounds a little similar, but E22V22V. Yeah. May 24, y'all. It's not May 24th, but I'm looking forward to May 24th, even though it's a somewhat early thing I'm going to. I'm going to do a song, maybe talk a little bit about my project, network, have a free meal. It's going to be great. Today, actually, is Dad's birthday, and he's in heaven for what, 25 years now, I think? I'm aging myself. 29, I think, actually. Wow. Lyric, thank you for remembering that and respecting it. I'll see you later. My parents call me on my phone. Okay. Both of them are calling you. All right. Well, we'll talk to you later. Nice having you here. Have a good day. Hopefully, I don't know how much longer I'll be rolling, but I want to see Mark and Kelly. I'd like to get to 17 likes now that we've had some help. And I'd like to see RP and some other people in here. So, yeah, hope you guys have a nice day. Thank you. Too. It's May 2-4 weekend, dude. It is a long weekend. That I do know, although G's been off since Thursday. But it's not May 2nd, it's not May 4th, and it's not May 24th. And January, February 4th, that doesn't make sense. January, February, March, April 2nd, that doesn't make sense. I've never seen it, and it's 2026, so I'm very confused. I don't like being confused. So help me out, please. But is the 4th with you? May 2-4, dude. I understand 420. Kind of doesn't matter how you type it. I still don't understand. May 2-4, dude? May 2-4 dude be all they want? I don't know. Depends what it is, and it depends on the dude. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I want to keep this posted, but I think I'm probably there. There's too many goofy moments. Well, not goofy, but named after 24 beers Ontarians will buy. Well, I am a Ontarians, isn't it? I'm from Ontario, as you know. But I've not been a huge drinker. Maybe this is why I don't understand it. A couple of days ago, I had quite a bit of wine. I hope that Alex in the UK that met me when I was at an event is doing okay. I just keep saying it because I mean they could get back, and then I truly do, even if they annoyed me a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I don't drink beer, so yeah, I don't drink beer. If anything, I'll drink wine. But Sam, where are you? We're talking about your favorite beverage, wine and Coke. She drinks. Can you believe that? I wanted to try it the other day, but the wine was free, and I would have had to buy the Coke, and I really didn't think it would work. I thought it might make it a bit fizzy and kind of dilute the wine, and then I thought, well, what's the point of that then? But thanks for clarifying. I know there's 99 bottles of beer on the wall, but we're not here to talk too much about alcohol. So, anyway, it's Dad's birthday. He's in heaven. What could I do special for him? That's what I'm wondering. I'm sort of sensing like I'm already doing it. I and loved ones are happy that I'm socializing, that I'm being there for folks if they need support, that I'm doing music, that I'm smiling. So, it must be to wherever the heck you are in Ontario. I'm not very regional, but I'm original, but I am colloquial. So there's that. And I have a few isms. Have you noticed? Sorry. And here's the other people we got here. Ivan left. Is Sam still here? Chris. Caitlin. Although I just feel so bad. Like she was so great the other day. Really lovely. But that thing that she put in here a little earlier ago, if it had just been about a bluebird, I would have said, "Hi, Grandma, spirit animal," and I would have said, "Okay, interesting." But I'm sorry if you're still watching, Caitlin. But if I can find your comment, I don't know if that means you're a kid or what it means, but it was just really odd to me. So that you cannot be by definition. I'm sorry, that you cannot be. What can I not be? I can be anything I want to be, and I'll choose good things because that's the way I am. There's a song about that, but I wouldn't want anybody to get the wrong person over here, and I can't think of what it was. That you cannot be by definition. Oh, colloquial? Well, I was being silly. Colloquial. That's a very cool name. Word. I don't hear it very often. Trying to think of what the heck it means. Saying. It means like a phrase, I believe. And it's not just colloquial, it's colloquialism. Okay, my tongue is getting tired just saying that word. So. Dialect. Sure. That's a little easier. Is there a song you'd like to hear? Again, want to focus on some Motown, I think, at this point, some golden oldies or some country. And if your husband's around, if he has any requests, I'm happy to chat with him too, whether he wants to come in under his own channel or what. Like, I mean, that'd be cool. Did I tell you, I thought like the vision I first had of you, which was maybe not accurate, I thought that I started a group with someone. And I don't know if she's going to miss the retreat as well, which means she's missing 2 out of the 8, which is not, which is a lot when it's only 8. But I thought she reminded me of you. I can't remember that one thing that said that's a bit off, but I still would like to get to know her. But so I'll talk about the Wi-Fi with the cat on Wednesday. What date is Wednesday? You haven't said anything about my dad and the thing I said. Thank you for the 13th like. What date is Wednesday? 18, 19, 20th? Actually, still a week from the hamper. Oh, you're back. That didn't take long. The 20th. You know anything about the number 13? Just kidding. That's okay. Don't answer it. Don't answer it. The 20th. Is that right? And why am I asking? I don't know. Anyway. So there's 4 of you here. Ivan and Jillian are 2 of them. I don't know. I think if Chris or Sam did say she had to go for a bit, but she might be back now. It'd be funny if you came back at the same time. Motown, oldies, know any? Rap fusion. Come on, folks. I need song requests. Let's get this party back in action because it's not lunchtime yet. And then when it is, I relax. I watch stuff. Don't make stuff. I watch stuff. Yeah, everything okay with them? It sounds like that's good. I know you didn't say yes, but if it was just quick, then it sounds like it. But I guess that would be very hard for you. I don't want to make you worry, so I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say what just came to my mind. Sorry, I'm a little verbal too quick sometimes, but I try and catch myself. But I'm sure that they have family that lives around them and friends, and maybe they're fairly independent. So I bet they might miss you, although you're the one that said that you had a difficult childhood, right? Anyway, we don't have to get into that. I'd rather sing some songs. So again, I said some of the ideas that I'd maybe like to work with. And if you have any suggestions on any of them, please put. Got 5 of you here. If you haven't liked yet, please do. And if I'm not seeing certain comments, again, that are obviously ones that, don't need to be, that you can't deal with, or that I'd want to see, please let me know. Because well, you probably follow a few streamers though, right, Ivan? But glad to have you. I hope you meet Mark and Kelly someday. Hope they tune in soon. They got it. They were just doing their premiere, and after that, I don't know why they wouldn't be here. They said they were having a lazy day, other than maybe working on online stuff. But yeah, basically, what was I saying? I don't know. But yeah. So basically, can you get me back on train of thought there? Other than that, I was talking about certain genres. Can you kind of remind me what I was just saying while I look at Ivan's next comment and take a moment to read silently? Not because I think that it's anything I wouldn't want to read out loud, but just to have a bit of balance. Just a lonely. I'm lonely, just lonely, got anybody to call my own. There's an old one. Who does that? And I want to see the live stream. It makes me feel I have a few friends hang out. Yes, isn't that great? Yeah, I'm actually possibly going to be seeing one in person for the first time in ages. Kind of twofold. And I'm hoping that she has. I don't want to ask for too much of her time. I don't remember how many locals she knows. She's not quite from the city, that I won't mention. So basically, but yeah, there's a few things that I kind of have in the plans, and I just bought it the other day where I feel fairly good. Although I did kind of in a light clip kind of try and bring up a couple of things bright and early this morning. I wasn't feeling that loud and hyper anyway, but so that's good enough. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I might have a guest on my stream Tuesday, and we'll see what else we get up to. Family is having a siesta. It's not time for a siesta. Actually, siesta, not to be confused with fiesta. I do that too sometimes. So the family is all sleeping at, is it like 10 or 11 there, or 1 or 2 there? That's a good song, and it's kind of old. Why don't I do it? And I'm feeling karaoke mode in honor of my friend Ray and my 20s. And I did this song, I think, recently on an instrument. So the actual backing track, non-mono, as you can see. Michael, being plunk, fell into the pit. I don't understand some people. How about the flamingos? I only have eyes for you. I don't I've heard of the phrase. I don't know if I know the song. I was thinking of I missed a long comment here, so I'm gonna look at it. I was thinking of an old song the other day that kind of sounded like that, but I don't know if I know that. Is that what it's called? Siesta? Just want to plug that in before I forget it. You know, yeah, but Michael, unless it was a middle name. I do wish David well from Singapore and Dublin. I do wish Alex from the UK well. I truly do. And Jordan, like I truly do. Like I really, truly do. Anyway, so we get it that we gather that you do you? And then you play some music. Maybe we have the time. And the weather's so. But then we copy and then we change it. Anyway, we'll do that. I don't know exactly when because we still have the routines, but we got time. We'll do that, and I'll figure out lunch in a moment. But I want to do this song in a moment. But that's not it. What is it called? That song I was talking about. It ain't time for a siesta. It is time for fun. Or is that in Acapulco? It might be in Acapulco. I don't know how to spell it. I think it's in the same song. It's like, oh, look at that. I remember last time I thought of that. That sounds kind of familiar, actually. Look at Elvis just hanging around. Oh, he's in a movie called that, too. Fun in a cap? What the heck does that mean? Okay, I see. Is there not a good version of this? Might just have to go with that one because it doesn't look like it. Anyway, sometimes I feel scared when I keep asking people I can't hear their accent clearly. You don't think I have an accent, do you? Some people do, which always amazes me. So I want to practice to listen to the accent to make my comprehension clear and communication. Okay, I mean, that sounds pretty good. That I took care of to the best of my ability. Okay, not out. Oh, I did. Okay, right. What's a classic? Oh, the song. Okay, thought you meant what you said. 1 p.m. They were up at 6 a.m. Early risers. Oh, always? Even on weekends? I mean, the body has an internal clock. I know Dustin's was a little bit changed up because of traveling, but I mean, I can sleep till 8:30 or 9 if I'd like. Some days I'd like to sleep longer, or get back to sleep more often. But oh well, we do what we can, right? So as long as we're doing that's good, not hurting anyone, no problem. This place is becoming chaotic. Yeah, the flamingos one, I did address it, but I don't think I know it. No, I feel that way when you're learning. Most people don't mind to say something twice or 3 times even. And I've had to say a few things a few times to you there before you've picked up. I'm just kidding. Yeah, always. That makes me think of something. Always what? Yeah, again, and that's something I think, like, I mean, yeah, it will happen sometimes, but that's something I think you think might happen a lot more than actually does, Ivan. So you come again. I actually kind of like that phrase. So we'll just minus the S. Anyway, chilling. It makes me feel guilt and uneasy. I came to this country. I have to learning the way they talk. Just want to learn how to be polite more in here. Oh, I don't think you ever have to worry about being polite. You're pretty polite. You're pretty. Just kidding it. Oh, actually, it's nice that I could put a face to your name. If only you'd smile a little bit more. Anyway, so okay, I got a song. We got 4 people here. I know who 2 of them are, and the other ones are just waiting for a song, probably. If they are commenting, again, please let me know. Because yeah, I otherwise might not. Did I just get my water? Is this it? Yeah, I'm hungry. So I had a few things to eat this morning. kind of like an unhealthy breakfast buffet, but it wasn't. It was at home. It's probably why it was unhealthy. Just kidding. Just kidding. Actually, I've been eating pretty good. Anyway, um, in Indonesia, I used to be polite, so it keep threatening. Again, just know that I'm a little bit sensitive, or certain people might read into certain comments. I read it, I address it, I might delete it, but that's okay. Nothing personal. Yeah, I don't think it's used to. You still are, which is nice. Um, Now it's made a playlist, so that's kind of cool. Though I don't think that's the one I meant to click. Feel safe to feel liked. We all want that. All right, but that's a weird song title. And it became, being polite is a good thing to be. So, for sure, it ain't easy to learn a new language, especially as not all you're more self-conscious, especially if that's something you really struggle with. If you're open to learning and willing to making a mistake occasionally, then no, because you will. So no. But I think actually you write quite well. And to be honest, even if the grammar is not great, there's a small part of me that I don't want to come across the wrong way, but there's a small part of me that kind of finds it kind of intriguing, cute, unique, whatever. Respect, Ivan. It's super cool. Or super cool. That works too. Okay, can we sing a song now, folks? Here we go. A little bit of Elvis. Maybe a lot of bit of Elvis.
Home essentials, yard gear, and more.
Of course, I've seen the rain. Okay, couple songs of Elvis at least, and then we'll go from there. And I want lunch. So G's been up for maybe 20 or 30 minutes. I think so. Here we go. And then I'm going to be ready for a siesta. It's hard for listen and accent the consonant symphony word. See, like that sounds cool. Morphology, something like that. An idiom. For instance. Still got the pinned comment perfectly. Gonna thank me too, or what? Why do I have to ask sometimes? Just kidding. This is where I need validation sometimes. Maybe I can work on that, but not the worst trait. Acapulco, sleeping in the bay. Acapulco, wake up and greet the day. Thank you. I need to shave. If I was sleepy, I'd start to be on their way. It's such a beautiful morning. If you were still down, ask them to play Oklahoma for a holiday. Maybe tomorrow. Still got a day out. Just one, actually. I know. Your sleepy head. See this guy turn up? Okay, that's it. Focus. There's only one day off. Yeah. But just talk about G. Acapulco, look who comes the sun. Cha-cha-cha. Exactly. Acapulco, it's a day for fun. I can't wait till I meet you sweet day. Kiss everyone. This is a time for siesta. Ha! This is time for fun. Which will be fiesta. I feel like I need to be dancing, even if I'm not a great dancer and I'm not wearing a hula skirt. It's almost done though, not much song left. I can't wait till I meet the sweet señorita. It's no time for fiesta. Where are those clapping things? Time for fun. Yes, clapping hands, spoon hands. Time for siesta. Don't know where there. This is time for fun. It sounds like Mexico song. Acapulco is actually in Mexico, isn't it? Come to think of it. I believe so. Rip Penny. Here we go. And again, none of these are saying any licensing issues, and I didn't put monetize. A lot of living to do. Must be bright lights shining brighter somewhere. Hello, Kathleen. There's gotta be birds flying higher in the sky, more blue If I can dream of a better land where all the citizens walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why? Choose your left, what's that? I can't come true. There must be peace and understanding sometimes. Lines of courage I can blow away some feeling. Yeah. Warmer sun where hope is shining on everyone. Tell me why. Oh, why? Should that better. I think that's accurate. I think two of you are never leaving until they wrap up. Why won't the sun appear? We're lost in a cloud with too much rain. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. See, in my heart there's a trembling question, and I am sure what the answer's gonna come. Somehow, if I can dream, I'll reckoning and if I can think, well I can walk, while I can stand, well I can talk, well I can dream. Please let my dreams come true. Come true. Right now. Let it come true right now. Let it come true right now. Not thinking of the junkies? Twice that came up in here. Tough pain with liquid fast relief. Operator. Maybe do a few more. We'll see. I think there's actually two of you here right now. Sing my little heart out. I was doing that with karaoke. So let's watch them sing when we eat. It's like you're not singing. I want to talk to you. But we always sleep there. Okay. See, I can't do that anyway. Not that hard, but I don't play that kind of guitar. Anyway. Well, I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so darn depressed that I set my sights on my... I don't mind the word, but you too. I got myself... I ain't ready for the altar, but I do believe this time when a woman sure can be a friend of mine. Nobody said anything to this Elvis song I sang? Well, I can keep on thinking about you, just a golden hair surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can you see it in my eyes? I've been one for correspondence. I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Like, I just can't believe it's that good. I don't know how to put that into words. I can't blame you there, I suppose. Would you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to be, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it. About you, sister, golden head cry. Just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent. I've been oh so hard to find. But it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Haven't seen any comments since about the movie. Is that accurate? Oh, does he have a song called that? Well, that changes everything then. Oh, but I want to love you, I do. Sorry. He also has that song, that's true. This is okay, this one's actually kind of an interesting one. And I don't know if she's a one-hit wonder or not, but here we go. That one's been in there twice. I hope that doesn't mean anything. Hi, Dad. Does that song again? He was here to party early. There we go. House of the Rising Sun, knocking. They whistled down the cold, dark street tonight. And the people, they were dancing to the music vibe. And the boys and the girls with the curls in their hair, while they started everywhere. I don't know it well enough, and it's very fast, so no. Has there been any comments since the movie one? Just checking, because I'm not seeing them if so. I could check on this device, but I'm kind of in this playlist right now. That's another weird one from that group. But I'm starting to think maybe I'm just not seeing them at the moment. I don't want to lose this playlist, though. Don't make me, please. Especially since it's not keeping it in the browse. Cutting down the tune for business. Well, yeah, we'll look at that later. Nope. Okay, you're still here. And I've been belting out my heart, and you haven't said anything about it. Just kidding. But you're probably thinking something around the lines of, well, I'm still here. I still like you. You know, I think you're good. What more you want? Just to hear those words, please. Just kidding. Okay, what were they again? I'm just kidding. I want to make sure I get them all. What is a song you know well that your best I know a lot of songs well, and being able to follow them on the karaoke or the music in general helps, and I don't really feel like I have a best one. I have certain ones that stand out more from my karaoke days, but I otherwise don't really. Yeah, that's a hard question to answer. Ask a different one, please. But no, I told myself when I said those things, yeah, she would very likely say that, so you don't have to worry about typing it unless you want to, of course. But if you want to save your typing energy for further comments, that's fine. I'm probably only going to roll another half hour, 40 minutes at myself. 7%. Look at that. Look at that, eh? G might come downstairs or play some piano. Probably in. I'd like to get to 17 likes. That's what I'd like to do. And then let's be good. Do you know why I've been averaging that quite a bit lately? Yeah, we can do it maybe today or tomorrow. If it holds up like this, he'll want to be back outside, if you know that. And then, yeah. Anything else I'd really like to do? Just to catch up on videos, messaging in general. I mean, watch, decide where we want to go. And then also, the cleaning is really more so, unless it's stuff in the kitchen a little bit, is really more stuff that I can keep working at. Slowly but surely. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Tuesday. If all goes as planned, oh, it's going to be fabulous, folks. And you guys will be able to be part of it. So, of course, because why not, right? I do like that one. I just don't like the band name. I guess I didn't used to be that particular. And that's when I used to sing in public, but maybe I did a little bit. But I've been singing some songs that I know well. That could be my go-to karaoke songs. So I mean, like those Elvis ones I did. Like, I was almost like, no, I better not say this, but I was pretty darn close to the king himself. You know, In fact, we do know somebody who was married to someone related to Pat Boone, who has worked with Elvis. So, yeah, I have a few kind of similar stories to that. None of them really are like actually connected to me personally. Well, people that are connected to the people, I guess, but I will never have a brush with anybody famous. Have you met anybody famous? That's a good question. I wish there was more people here for it. I mean, I've been to some concerts. Not, it's been a while, but have I ever met a famous person? No, just their relatives, like I say. I can't think of one anyway. That would be a great topic just to talk about one time. And I would know most of the people that would be mentioned probably. I feel like I have. But my gosh, if I can't remember it, like I actually like had a conversation with them. I have never gotten an autograph. I've never, except for in my yearbook. I've never gotten to shake their hand, give any kisses and hugs. That I did, like I say the other day, almost get to meet Anne Murray, except I'm not there at my step, so that didn't happen. Just quickly want to check something. Yeah, perfect. Be right there. But yeah, the related to or who's been on a TV show, that's actually, I can think of about 7 to 8 or 9 probably of those. Oh, there's one I don't want to mention. 2 actually I don't want to mention. But Jihads actually. If I remember the story accurately, one of them has been kind of hot in the presses a few years ago. Right. I've seen that French show. Then there's been like people who've done theater and do quite well, but like well known by lots of people. Anyway, G has. I think they're both connected to apartments he's lived in actually too. One of them, yeah, I don't want to mention because it's too controversial. The other one, I don't like the name of his band, but yeah. May or may not have been a clue. So really chilling. You've not met any famous people, and the other 2 either. Really, neither. Really. Well, that isn't that something. Actually, I have. Well, depends on your definition of met. Um, uh, and I've met some TV producers. Uh, and I have been a background actor, but I've not met any of the people in it. But I would say possibly the closest I came would have been Ben Mulrooney, if you've ever heard of him. And chillin', you're Canadian, so you probably have him, his father. Oh, and then, like I say, that guy that came to karaoke one time who was one of our local politicians. And yeah, so yeah. Anyway, I'm not trying to be famous, but okay, we could change topic now, okay? Okay, good. Well, I'm mostly not trying to be. Anyway, but yeah, okay. Yep. Looking through songs, second person, if you don't realize that already. Yeah, I have some interesting stories, that's for sure. I've lived a life. I'm ready for whatever's after that. Just kidding. There's that song again. Oh, my costumitis is ow. How is the second person doing? Do feel free to join the conversation or at least get us closer to 17 likes by giving a 14th. That would be appreciated. Thank you very much. If you would. If you ain't liking, though, I mean, maybe you'd rather watch something you'd rather like. I mean, just not being rude, just the truth, you know? Believe me, I think I'm likable already. Oh, Ivan's back. You want 17 likes? I'll give you 17 likes. Do you have that many? Yeah. I mean, I guess it's the difference of you live alone, but you maybe have some friends. So, I mean, because you're likable and you're cool, and and if they're understanding, empathetic, and as cool as you and me and chillin and all the others, then yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you have a few more friends. Quite a few, to be quite honest. Do you have a large family as well? Yes. Can we please bump that up a little bit? Thank you. Uh, I hope there's nothing good. Yeah, I'm happy about it. JP, I would like to introduce you to JP. OAB, JP, OMG. So, you haven't seen me do this before, I think. Your friends aren't as religious? They are so religious. So, do you believe in the afterlife, Ivan? Again, it can be right light healing energy, not always, actually, I don't ascertain the other types of beings. Ha! JP says, oh, is that what I am? White light healing energy. Well, you did make it to heaven, so I'm kind of surprised knowing a little bit that I know about him, before I got to know him more this way. I think he's full of surprises. What is keep the bad planetary stuff away from me? Yes, you've asked since the first time I joined your stream. I've asked what? And you said you could. You said you could help out. Okay, well, why don't you go off and invite some of your friends? Hopefully, don't be too long. And when you did that before, for some reason, none of them came in the comments though, which is weird. Hmm. Hmm. And I, for one, would like to meet them, and I'm sure Chillin would as well. But yes, I would also like to start theme number 13. So, let me just quickly check something. And this, it was already dropping quite fast. 36. I have to come over here and plug it in. I'd like to wear that, but yeah, people are probably saying the thing. Well, then let them. And they will not necessarily work, because that doesn't seem to be an option, but they'll be hidden from the channel. Let me just quickly see something for a moment. You believe what? In the afterlife? Okay, cool. What about for life? Are you for life or against it? Just kidding. Sorry, that's a deep question. That's a loaded question. No need to feel like you have to answer it or anything. Thank you for the 14th like. Can we go to 15? Going once, going twice. Sold to the guy in a dress named JP. There we go. Cool. I'm happy. Have I mentioned how fabulous you are? Yeah, and how stupid. No, just kidding. That's good. That was just me pretending you were going to make a joke, but we don't have to fixate on that because it's not accurate, for the most part. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't want to stop at 17, but I want to stop at 17. So nobody else liked. Just kidding. I don't think that they're all you. I truly, but why aren't they saying anything? That's what's confusing me. Chillin, what do you think of this? And Sam, are you back? And yeah, JP, anything you'd like to say amusing? I always like to say amusing things. And oh, I am achy. If we weren't live streaming right now, I would not really be feeling spiritual unless I did this, and I am only as flexible as I am. Hey, we're live streaming. Sorry. Anyway. Okay, you got 17 likes. Cool. I want to still stream. Because I don't think you'd get me 27. Oh, you don't, do you? Sorry. Anyway, no. Okay, I'm no good at it, but that's why I need you to do it. So anyway, but but no, I don't want to be greedy either. Like I'm happy with what we got, but I would like to have a little bit more fun because he's not ready for lunch yet, and I don't even know what's going to be. But once I'm singing the next song, maybe I'll go check it out. Don't forget about them elbows. What does that mean? And what does elbows up mean again? I think it means get to work, get to it. Are you allowing someone to join live streaming together? I'd be open to that. I would. By the way, what do you think of this whole this other thing that's kind of transpiring, chilling? And I had a weird dream the other night. It was weird because I did an interesting group work activity the day or two before that, and I don't know, I just kind of relate to it a little bit, ever so slightly. But I think we were kids, and somebody was they were saying, and I do have rib pain fairly often, but like that's been for a while now, and they said go gentle, and it was like it's like kicking me while I'm down, are you? Stop hurting me, kind of thing. Anyway, sorry. But anyway, yeah, that's how life feels sometimes, doesn't it? Anyway, so, yeah. Next. But why do you ask? Are you thinking about yourself or someone you know, Ivan? Oh, at least one of me would like to. Sorry, I'm just joking around. Is this my water from earlier? Whoops. I would feel like we'd have to have some scripted questions and maybe a general idea of the answers you'd want to discuss. And then if it's a little free flowing from there, that would be fine. Sounds like a lot of work, but I've got time. Do you work, by the way, Ivan? Are you an employed individual? Are you an individual with employment? Oh, that would be weird. I don't want. Oh, you have your grandpa. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah. So, was that something that you're kind of struggling with about? I know you're in school too, so okay. So you said that your grandpa was going to start live streaming, and that you may or may not join him. So has that been happening? How do we do this, or how do we look? See. I have my grandpa in California, but obviously that's not the one you were talking about the other day, since you're in the UK, unless you were helping him virtually. But so I asked if you're allowed to live streaming or not, because he is also like to let. Well, of course, lots of people do that. Lots of people. What kind of side jobs? You're the one that says speak jobs. I'm trying to remember how you defined that personally, because it wasn't. Sorry. Yeah. So what is he live streaming about? Yeah, lots of people have people in their streams. Like I say, I probably go Tuesday, but we might have some other plans. I don't know how much time she's going to have, so I guess we'll have to see. But she has been on my streams twice before, and I've been on hers. I should look back into that, but I don't know how often she's posting, because she kind of has two jobs and her family. Um, I don't know if I've ever seen that in hockey. It sounds more like boxing to me. And then there was Survivor. You ever watch it? So tell us about your dream. Me? I just did. There was nothing else to say about it, honestly. And if talking about other dreams, whoops, what did I do? I've kind of stopped having them. What side jobs? Call it elbows, Ivan. Well, not stopped having them, but don't focus on them as strongly as I used to. JP's telling me to tell you that I dream of him. No, I dream of Jeannie. Are you a genie? She's like, yes, as a matter of fact. Just kidding. You're a bin man. And since it doesn't sound like full-time employment, can you rephrase that? I'm hoping that you're not having to do a certain something to get by. Well, I said it's a side job, not a main job. Like you pick up garbage and recycling bins. You pick them up? Is that what you do with them? I mean, people gotta do what they gotta do, but yeah. And I'm actually not super sensitive to smell garbage a lot of the times. You'd think I would be, but benefits helping people take them. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I had to something about a neighborhood thing, and there's a musical opportunity, but I also was going to see about work and volunteering, and I should have sent it to me because it would have been easy enough to find. But mine's just so wonky. Mine's just so wonky. I'll tell him later that, but we might both be interested. Although he's busy enough with the yard and his own job, but that's the part they ignored for some weird reason. She finds treasure at work too. Money is treasure, isn't it? I'd like to introduce you to Holly and Carly for a moment, please. Although maybe not Carly because that this guy. That's unfortunate to that. And I've been behaving. A little bit of treasure, maybe like you call that a diaper. I mean, you call that a treasure. Okay, that one may have sent me over the edge of confusion a little too far. Although there was that funny. Okay, it did this reset thing, but it kept the duration. It's a British term for. Oh, okay, and that makes sense. Okay, okay. Oh, the bin man is not the diaper one. So that's just. But he went ha ha. So maybe he was. Ah. Anyway, can we change the topic because I'm getting a little bit triggered by something. What I've got thick skin, and I know they were just an idiot, but dare I say, there's two of you here. I don't know who the third one is, so I kind of don't want to say it. But anyway, but that other comment, and so in Canada they have been, of course, that's pretty much what they call them. I think actually here too. Well, that's what I call them anyway. So the third person, if you'd rather watch something else, like go do so. I don't really mind. I mean, because you don't seem to be saying anything. And I'm here for the chat right now, and even though it's fairly active, I don't want to be distracted. But for the fourth person, welcome in. Okay, they left. But is it now the third person that's the person that actually came in as fourth, who's now third because the other one left, or is it the other way around? Anyway, okay, I'm gonna have to look past that one thing and think you were joking. This sounds like a joke, but anyway. And as far as although I'm starting to feel mixed feelings. I truly am. So I'll ask if there's any comments I'm not seeing other than sorry. Just feeling certain things about the couple of the ones I am seeing. David from Dublin, Singapore, if you're watching, please say so. Legit. Alex from the UK, who I met when I was out in an event, if you're watching, please say so. Jordan, I think, would say. Trying to keep track of y'all. Again, though, to that third person, if you're okay, now we're down to one. I watched the UK show White Van Man, so that's how I know that one. Okay. I hope Christopher hasn't went back to Van Man. That sounded sketchy. Do you remember that, Chillin'? Were you around that during that thing that happened? I would like to play some billiards, though. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, so who's here right now? Chillin' and Ivan? But then I'm wondering if there's actually three. How many viewers do you see right now? And for that matter, how many likes do you see? Just went to 2-1 on my screen. But sometimes there's really weird things that are happening. I want accuracy. I want not weirdness for the most part. Like, life's been weird enough in a lot of ways. I asked G about a musical phrase that I saw in this playlist earlier, and he said he'd never heard of it. I'm not surprised because it might not actually be one, but it's one that Ed came up with by the looks of it. And I was like, I've never heard of it. I said, and you might not again, but here we are. It's in this list again, so maybe you will. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up and do some other stuff. Hasn't been that much over 2 hours, but that being said, there are three of you here. And hopefully Ivan and Dylan might get another stream or something, or next time I roll. As for the third person, so I'm wrapping up. I wish you all genuinely well. Some of you might realize this more than others, but do to others like you'd have done to yourself, want done to yourself. And yeah, um, I wish much goodness to you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. If it's not a long weekend where you live and you're going into the week, well, you are anyway, I suppose. Enjoy that too. And yeah, wishing you all the best until we talk next time. But yeah, those mysterious lurkers, they really, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty easy to get along with and chat with. I don't know if they're actually trolls and they just can't decide which trolly comment they want to say, so they're just sitting there sifting through them, or what it is. You know, allow me to like you and get to know you by commenting. That's how it works, folks. Went to 5 for a moment there, then to 3. Anyway, as I had said, I kind of was going for the 17 likes. If you don't know what else you want to do next, and you don't know if you feel like other watching anything else at the moment, or you're just like, I'm curious to watch back some of the cool lives I've watched before, or look for ones I haven't seen before on this channel to be a little bit self obsessed for a moment and plug. I'm unfortunate that Mark and Kelly haven't been here yet, and it's probably gonna be too late for them soon. Because I don't think it's a holiday in the UK tomorrow, is it? I think that's a Canadian holiday, by the sounds of it, but not just Ontario. So yeah, I feel like it's probably what was 7 o'clock about an hour ago. I think I don't plan to roll the next 2 hours. Whether I roll again later today or we have other focuses, maybe. But yeah, so anyway, you can check out some of the other videos and you can comment on anything. Most of them most of them the conversation is during the live, so it'd be nice to see some comments after the fact as too, some lovely comments. So just maybe check out the lives and that and the titles that interest you. Watch as much as you're able to. Enjoy, comment. Hopefully I'll get notified and it'll be lovely. Always nice to chat with you. Take care and bye for now. The past 3 minutes has went really slow. I thought we'd be in the 2 hour mark by now. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye. And lurker, don't look. Be part of the conversation. I'm sure you'd be liked.